What up? Hey. Oh, all that. Now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, guys, hi.
How are you? You sound like me when you say hi.
Hi.
What up, bitches?
See, that's what he's talking about.
Welcome to
This is a solo. All you do is oohs
This
and
is a big
ahs.
wet.
You do oohs and ahs.
Ain't no Dina without Effie.
You're just a look. I am the look. This is story time. Story time. Shout out and went on a date.
Are you live? Why this is so exciting? Because Brenda, have you ever went on this?
I've been on a date, but they ain't been like really exciting.
So the biggest thing is Brandon has never had a boyfriend.
Never.
And so we're like excited that he went on a date because dating can lead to dating and therefore boyfriend and all that other stuff.
We'll see.
Brandon's gonna tell us a story today.
So my friend Shannon, my wife, love her to death. She got on my nerves telling me to get on this app called Hinge. Hinge it's like Tinder, but it's more in depth. You have to answer questions and the person has to read your questions and then answer your questions on there, and you have pictures and you have to put captions on your pictures and they have to like really answer something on that picture. Like there was some other stuff too. What would I go, like who do I go crazy over? Of course everyone knows who I put on mine. Fantasia. Of what am I looking for? A husband, period. I have one stood out because we went on a date. So here it goes. We exchanged phone numbers. I was like, so let's do something. When are we gonna hang out? When do you wanna hang out? When is your off day? He said, Tuesday.
But how long have y'all been talking before y'all decided on the date?
We started talking on July 25th. And we went on our date on July 28th. And I was like, all right, so that
3
day.
days.
Yeah, it ain't time.
We got time. Good conversation.
It was good conversation, like on the app and through text messaging. It was some real good stuff. So would you like me to pick you up or would you like to meet? I love seafood, so I chose to go to this place. So throughout the day he was telling me he was nervous. He gotta find something to wear, this, that, and the fourth. I'm like, for what? I'm like, it's whatever. He was like, well, I'm nervous, this, that, and the fourth. I was nervous too, so yeah. I prayed about this man. I prayed for this man. And I prayed about the date.
What's your prayer say?
You got your man, you don't need to know that.
No. You don't have to tell details, but they ain't on your head. That's what I be telling you. When you be saying shit, you be thinking somebody in your head. We're not in your head. Like yesterday, he gonna say, you got that look on your face. What look?
I mean,
that look.
He always has this little look when he's like in his little mood, and so that was his face. And he made the face again, so I showed him his face.
He never showed me my face.
I said, "This is what your face looks like."
No, you're lying. You're lying.
I did say
you're literally lying. This is exactly what I said. You said you have a look on your face. I said, what look? You said a look that your face is making. What is that?
And
you said that. What the fuck, bitch? I can't see my own face.
I didn't say that. But
No, you said this. You said you showed the face I was making. You said
I
that.
said that.
How the fuck would I know what face I'm making? It's my face. I wasn't looking in the mirror. Was I supposed to turn into a mirror?
Yep. Do it.
Shut the fuck up. So, what was your prayer?
Then if this ain't for me, just let something bad happen. That was just what it was.
It was that simple?
Yes, it was that simple. Why those gotta be so grandiose?
I didn't know shit. I'm like, it's just a simple prayer. Like, when bitches be like, I prayed about this. You be thinking, girl, they gonna say that.
This is what I want. You gotta be specific in what you want. I didn't already prayed about what I want. And I said, on this date, if this is supposed to work, let this date go well. Okay. He was late. Now I'm a punctual bitch.
How late?
20 minutes late. But he told me, because he came from the other side.
Communicate.
But I knew he was going to be late, but I said, I'm going to just go to the restaurant, get our table. I got me a drink, got waters. I had already looked at what I wanted on the menu. What I got, since we got to go into detail, I got me some fried calamari. So when he finally gets there, I was like, okay, cool. He was taking a minute to get there. So every person that walked into that daggone restaurant, I thought he was a catfish. But when he was taking so damn long, it was this big, huge guy that came and walked and he looked my way. And I said, oh no. He went up the steps. So then another guy came in who was like dusty, like he was DDT, Dirty Dick Trade. He went to the right. I said, whew, Lord Jesus. I said, where is this man at? He finally comes in. He calls me. I'm like, just come to the left. So he came to the left. We were sitting down. We started talking. We just gradually began to start talking. He got his drink. He got something with some Patron and something lemonade and everything. Me, you know, I'm a ratchet ass bitch. I got me some Hennessy and cranberry juice. He went to the waitress and was like, "Is this?" Because it had something in it, some beans or something. He was like, "This is our first date. I don't want to be farting." I was like, "Oh, that was cute." We discussed our mothers. We have similar stories about our mothers. Similar stories about being outed or coming out or stuff like that. We talked about our faith beliefs,
our religious beliefs.
And we talked about marriage. We talked about children. He loves children. He actually took care of some children, one of his old friends' children. He wants 4, if not 2, same as me. Our wedding colors are pretty much the same. He wants a destination wedding. I don't mind one. We talked about all of that shit. We just had a lot in common. It flowed. We liked the music. We talked about music. We basically shut the damn restaurant down. Then we sat in the car and started talking. What?
So y'all sat at the restaurant and talked.
Then
y'all got in the car and talked.
Yeah.
What did y'all do in the car?
We talked.
That's it.
That is it. There was no nasty.
Do y'all hear this, people? You ain't always gotta.
His dick wasn't going in my throat. Mine wasn't going in his. We didn't do none of that. No. And we didn't even realize it was going on 11 o'clock. So it was a good thing. Then we text when I got home. I made sure he got home. He made sure I got home. And then the next day we talked. It's just the first date, guys. So I didn't get, and then so I had to, everyone wanted, like I had a friend. My one friend, she stayed up all night just to hear the story, and she was giggly. She said, I told her she was happy and everything else. So then I had to tell him, like a couple days later, because I got tired of just talking about it. It's just the first day, guys. You don't know what's going to happen.
Y'all needed to know. Y'all needed to know, baby.
But I knew that we were going to talk about this. I wanted to do this as a story time. But I wanted to wait until we got to date 2.
Oh, you was excited about this day. You liked him after this day.
I mean, yes. He gave me a good ooh-ah sensation. Okay,
so what do you? You know, a lot of the general questions come up when a lot of people, because a lot of people don't know how to date nowadays. So people go, some of these number one questions that come up is y'all viruses. You hate those questions. Those are not first date questions. So what would you say were or are first date conversations or questions to have?
Now, being that I hadn't been on a real first date, I had to ask, what do you ask on a first date? I went into some people who've been in this relationship thing for some years. True. They didn't hit their head a little bit, a lot of it. But they was like, of course you want to know, what do they believe in? Of course, that was going to be the question I was going to ask off the rip. Okay. They about children, about marriage and everything. I didn't have to ask the questions. The conversation just flowed, which made it easy. Yeah. It's 2020. At this point, I have no time to waste. You don't have no time to waste. So ask the much needed questions, which are, so where are you trying to go? Where's this destination going? Are you just going to the corner and drop you off, or is we going on this road trip together?
Road trip.
And the conversations that we had already had through text messaging over the daggone app, it made it easy when it got to the date, because we talked about pretty much everything. I learned about where he lives, where he's from, what his goals are. Oh yeah, we talked about his goals. and what he wants to do. And he's supposed to be cooking for me. We'll see when that happens. I'll definitely tell y'all about that.
Okay.
Because I likes to eat. So,
Shout out.
we'll see. We shall see what happens.
It's not that you're dating.
So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Because I'm ready to get out of this celibate abstinent thing.
Oh,
It's time.
are you trying to give up the cookie?
It's time.
Why are you trying to? Why are you so eager to give it up? Why don't you just wait till you're married? I mean, you waited this long.
Fuck that. I can't, like, at this point, it's like, what am I really waiting for? Be hot and bothered 25. Yes. 385 days. I'm like, it's just, and jacking off is not.
I'm enjoying that. Okay. All right, you guys, you've been watching.
Sorry, blooper. All right,
You guys, you've been watching Bestfrenz.
so like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and listen here. Comment, talk back. Tell your mama, tell your grandma. I know she's sitting in quarantine, she ain't going nowhere.
Oh.
Tell your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, all of them,
All of them.
to watch us.
All right, but
Every verse I body, I do it better. Nigga, bitches try to copy, can't top me. They got vendettas with me. Keep a nigga hooked by the cookie, no Nikki better than me. Ain't my fault that these bitches suck. When the well in the room, all these dicks is up. Yeah, I'm banging with a body, but I'm not stuck.